Hello and welcome to Respect the Ball. It's your boy K back again with these previews, guys. We're doing the England in a group of England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. And as always, guys, if you enjoy these previews, please drop down a like, drop down a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and share this video, guys. As always, let's get it. Yeah, guys, we are on the England. Is football coming home? That is the biggest question. If football is coming home. They're going a different route, They went the safe route with Gareth Southgate, didn't work out. The nearly man, as I like to call him, he is the nearly man, Semi-finals, finals. He never gets it done. They've outsourced to a different coach, Supposed elite coach, not in my books, Thomas Tuchel, And so can he do it? That's the biggest question, Early signs of his management is not looking encouraging, For me, he hasn't convinced me yet. As like for England, in fact, he hasn't convinced me yet. I think in his friendly's mixed results, hasn't really done anything noteworthy, Uruguay drew with them, they lost to Senegal. They do have wins up their belt, but it hasn't been all that encouraging, And when you look at the squad that he selected again, divisive squad, like when you divide, I don't know the word. I'm butchering these words today, sorry. But it's not really a squad that's everyone agrees on. I don't certainly agree on. How can you go to a World Cup without Harry Maguire, Lewis Hall? It was just surprising, the squad that he picked. It's genuinely baffling. No Cole Palmer in that squad. Phil sometimes you just need these quality players. Look at Cole Palmer, scored in the final of the Euros. It's weird what he did, But again, that's his squad. He's entitled to select that. And if it wins them this World Cup, then who are we to talk, But for me, they didn't select the right squad. He hasn't been encouraging. I don't think the signs are there for the English, I don't think the signs are there that they're going to win the World Cup. I do not put them as favourites. They're on team sheet they are, but they're not, for me, a team that is all that convincing, Luckily, they're drawn in a group where they sure it's a breeze for them. Ghana and Panama are absolutely disastrous, I know Ghana just appointed Carlos Curios, might have some experience to the World Cup, but they're just horrendous teams, So the English got like it's a lucky break. I think Croatia is still trying to figure themselves out, even though, Zlatko Dalic has been there trying new things, so that might work in the English's favor. But, let me go and dissect the lineups to get you guys in and out of real quick. And move over and dissect the lineups over here. Obviously, in goal, you have Jordan Pickford, experienced, a lot of caps. Had a great season at Everton. Nothing more to add. Nico Riley, I think he won Young Player of the Season. Exceptional talent, starting at left back. I would have preferred, he's not a natural out and out left back, If it was me, it would have been Lewis Hall, but who am I? The centre back partnership is the worrying part, I wanted to touch on that, On here, I have John Stones and Ezri Konsa, and based on the data I've gathered, he'll start them. But on the other, the options, Dan Burn and Mark Gay are the backups. Trevor Chalobah, oh my days. He just called up Chalobah to replace a right back and then called Trent. I don't understand what the squad selection is here. Like, someone explain to me what he's doing. Because how can you think you can win a World Cup? I don't know in what world you think you can win a World Cup with Ezri Konsa and John Stones, Mark Gay and Dan Burn as your centre-back options. I do not know. Someone please, enlighten me at least to how you think you can win a World Cup with such, But that's the squad he selected. Reece James, arguably one of the best right backs in the world. Very injury prone. If he goes down with injury, England are fucked. Like, seriously fucked. Sorry for profanity, And then obviously in the midfield, this is a talented midfield. I put it up there, Declan Rice, Elliot Anderson, and Jude. I think, the Jude is a big question mark, It's a bit. Imagine I'm going into a 2026 World Cup with one of the best players in the world, and I'm putting an asterisk or a question mark. He might go with Morgs, Morgan Rogers. I know Morgan Rogers is good. I love Morgan Rogers. He's one of my favorite players in the PL. But over Jude, nothing is inspiring about this side, At the left wing, Anthony Gordon is going to steal Rashford's chain in England and in Barcelona. It's sad, to see. But I don't think Gordon is the right choice. He's had a disastrous season in my accord in Newcastle. But He's the favorite to start at the left back based on the data of the left wing, based on the data of research. Rashford benched again. He just stole his move to Barcelona. It's sad what's going on. On the other side, obviously, People's, I'm highlighting it, but People's, one of people's favorite right wingers, Bukayo Saka, not for me, but he does have the set piece power. He's deliver set pieces, and he's also another option for England. Attacking wise, he can notch up a few goals, especially in this group. And then up front, the greatest striker in the world currently. I know it's up for debate between him and Haaland, but for me, it's Harry Kane. He'll be key for England. He'll be gunning for the top goal scorer. He is their leader. He is their captain. What will you do, Harry? Will you lead England to a World Cup and bring football home? Begs to be seen. But in conclusion, I think England, I think they'll go through this group without no hassle. I think the first game, which is, upcoming against Croatia, might cause them a few troubles. Don't be surprised if they lose that match or stutter. But they beat in Ghana and Panama. Panama and Ghana are horrendous teams on my account, So, in conclusion, I think there is. I don't think the squad is made up to go far. I think they're getting, they might be getting a favorable draw in the round of 32, but I think round of 16, I think you're out, mate. If things don't sway your way in the draw wise, how the seeding works, I think you're out. I don't think this team is built to go far. I don't know why someone said he selected team harmony over quality. Mate, look at how that worked out for South Africa. I know we're not on different levels, you guys are way higher level, but look at how that worked out. But we'll see, guys. As always, if you enjoyed this preview, please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share this video. And as always, people, peace.